hope everybody's ready for a low energy episode.
Nah, dude, we're ready to roll. Come on.
Mm,
This is the effing Campout.
yeah. That's
Prestigious 30% podcast.
why is it that whenever I'm low energy, you're like, let's do it, baby.
Like, whoosh, I got it again.
Yeah. I do like one episode every 50 that I'm like,
Yeah.
and then you do like 49.
Well, I'm trying to fake it till I make it. I'm like, what's up? Yeah, let's go. And then
Yeah.
I'll be, what's up? Let's go.
That's me on the daily fake it till I make it.
Yeah, we know.
Like, you didn't have to agree that quickly. I'm sure there are several people nodding their head right now going, yeah.
Well, whenever I see you walking to the front door and you just like let it, like stop sucking it in, just I know you fake it till you make it.
Dude, I'm 43 years old. I ain't sucking it in for nobody. Right?
That sounds worse.
we talking about my belly. Yeah.
$20 is $20, man.
Yeah,
Pay
like
your bills how you need to.
yeah, like yeah. I ain't dressing to impress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the theme of camp out, I figured we'd talk about something that I'm doing next week.
Uh,
Spring break.
nice.
The girlfriend has work off because work with kids at a school,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a pretty flexible boss, so I can leave whenever I want. No. Yeah, I seen you. And so we're gonna go camping at Stockton.
Nice.
And we're gonna do a little tent, sandwiches, chips, hot dogs,
Mhm.
the basics.
You have to get with Jamie and find the sandwich makers that I bought.
Sandwich makers?
Yeah, basically you make a sandwich, or you can make a fruit pie, whatever you want.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and then you pinch them together and you just stick them in the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Basically like a camp panini press, basically.
Mhm.
Or George Foreman.
Yeah, man, I really wish like you guys would somehow go back in time and like you went camping with uh me and my friends in our prime camping days.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they were spectacular. Not because of me or 99% of the other kids that was there, but like James was like he had grocery lists.
Yeah.
He had eggs, he had milk, he had butter, he had this, like we
Yeah.
were not starving on this camping trip. And when we got low, he would send everybody out to their houses to rob the pantries of the parents.
Yeah.
And then bring it back. And we'd be out there for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of those kind of camping trips, and it was with Austin, James, and Bryson.
Yeah.
Went to Stockton. James got a camper. We all slept in the camper, and James just brought all these groceries, like a whole house full of them. And I'm pretty sure we ate through just about all of them.
Yeah.
But every morning, James was like the dad
Yeah.
of the group.
Yeah.
Every morning he was making breakfast. Lunchtime he was making lunch. Dinner he was cooking steak. Like he had it all figured out.
Yeah.
And then I would sit next to the camper in the sun reading my book while Austin and Bryson went out on Austin's little boat in the
Yeah.
or it might have been James, I don't know, on their little boat, and go tootle around on the lake and come back, and food was ready, and I was already there, so I already finished eating.
So
That was the best camping trip.
So you and them are going camping. So
Yeah.
Who's the cook?
Me.
Is that going to be like hot dogs with no buns or what?
Hot dogs with no ketchup.
Why are you taking ketchup?
We'll probably bring ketchup. But I don't know. We're not going to go fancy. I mean, hot dogs and sandwiches. I mean, you make your own sandwich. You cook your own hot dog. I mean, it's not like a big fancy. We're making steak and eggs, and we're not doing all that.
Why not?
Money. Can't afford steak, eggs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like eggs are they're expensive, but they're not,
Well, the steak part then.
Yeah, I mean, don't take steak, sure, but
Take ground beef.
I mean, I'm trying to think. You probably don't have a cast iron skillet, do you?
Yeah, I think I do.
You do?
I might.
Take that with you. Take some eggs. Just cook everything all in at the same time. I mean.
Well, she can't eat eggs.
Oh well, then that kind of
Yeah.
Narrows that down.
We could have like potato hash. You know, cube a bunch of potatoes, fry them up together
Yeah.
with some little bacon. You know, a little sausage.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Pretty
mean,
good, yeah.
if you like go ahead and prep everything that you know you're gonna make and
Mhm.
like freeze it,
Yeah.
it'll keep until you're done. You know
I mean, if you want to like fun part of this trip.
what? What?
Well, I mean, you don't want your baby boy and your uh, grandchild, you know,
Uh huh.
out camping with the scraps,
Uh huh.
you know, with the trash.
Uh huh.
You want some luxury.
I'll take the grandkid camping.
Just Emma.
But no, I'm gonna wait. I still got a few years.
So you take the grandkid camping, but not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It took me that long to get disposable income.
Well,
Hence this whole podcast thing.
aren't you gonna be doing something interesting?
I plan on going to Comic Con.
You motherfucker.
Yep. All by myself.
Like, there are so many things that you do that pisses me off, and
Yeah.
that is like the number one.
What's really gonna piss you off when I come back with all the pictures with all the celebrities because I can afford that. So
I'm gonna take all the hard copies,
uh,
Photoshop the fuck out of them.
yeah.
I went. You didn't even happen. Hack your Facebook, delete all the posts. You didn't see shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it on Facebook. Yeah.
That was me. I was there.
Yeah.
That really bums me out because
What?
me and Emma were gonna go, and we
Mhm.
invited you to go with us, and then the kid happened,
Mhm.
so we can't afford to go anymore. And you're going anyway. I'm like, mother,
Yeah, I
grab a
was gonna
bear.
go like you invited me to some place I was already going.
I'm not sure that is.
I mean, at least more than a little less than a year ago. Yeah, because we had just missed it last year.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I wait a whole nother year.
Yeah, I remember I was wanting to do that too.
Hmm.
Go and never did.
Well,
Really sucks. I really want to go.
I mean, we can still make it work. So, go get the campsite set up. And whenever Emma takes a nap, I'll pull in, I'll pick you up, we'll take off.
Mm-hmm.
Leave like a ransom letter or something,
Yeah.
and then whenever we get back, just stumble out of the woods, be like, oh my god, yeah.
These Indians, they got me. They got mad that we took their land, and I don't know why they picked me.
Well, I mean, you
You
do.
know, like America stealing shit.
Yeah, yeah, you do look like a settler, so
Hey,
so I'm just saying.
settling on a couple donuts, maybe.
Well, I mean, but if they're going to kidnap me or you, I think that they would go for you.
Well, yeah, because you're. Oh, I'm gonna get canceled.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch that.
Yeah.
Oh lordy. Um, we did talk to Jamie about doing some editing and stuff.
Yeah. Doing some video picture stuff for us.
Yeah. So he's going to try it out. Not on this so this episode won't be any different, but he's going to work it in, and that way I can see if it's
I
gonna.
use this episode as a test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see what the quality is and stuff, and I think he'll do just fine. But it's one of those
I wish
things.
I had his job.
Or
Like he can get on here and record. I can go do that.
he'd probably switch you.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, but I don't feel like you would listen to me and him for an hour.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool to have him in here to like do it live.
Yeah.
Where he could just start throwing it in as we go.
Yeah.
But let's face it, we're not going to get there. So,
Yeah, let's face it, we're gonna have to hire out to get video picture stuff.
yeah, the other cool idea was the doing it while we're fishing. Like that'd be cool.
Yeah. I remember we talked about several months ago. Like towards the beginning of doing the podcast, we talked about doing an episode where we're out camping, and that's the episode like we're doing the podcast while camping.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it got pushed to the side or whatever. But the fishing one actually sounds cool, like me and you fishing in the classic orange lawn chairs.
Mm.
You know,
It would be cool to do.
would be really cool.
So
We create. I know what the thumbnail could be.
what?
So you know how the thumbnail for every episode is just our Campout logo?
Uh-huh.
We recreate the Campout logo with orange chairs and everything, but the picture is in real life.
That would be cool. What I just said that would be cool.
Uh, uh, yeah, that'd be cool.
What would you want me to do?
Fuck yeah, dude!
Hold on, I'm gonna do a backflip right quick.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like,
This sounds a hell of a lot cooler to me than it does to you.
like, oh my God, you cracked it!
The cure! The cure!
Jesus. I'm actually liking the idea and excited, and somehow I was still wrong.
Yeah.
Mm.
You ever been in a relationship?
It's like I know I was never divorced.
Yeah.
um, yeah, Lordy. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we definitely should try the fishing thing and try to recreate the picture. That would be cool.
Yeah. I'd find
Oh,
orange lawn chairs though in 2025.
no, I mean we don't have to go exact.
Yeah.
Do okay. So since it is the Camp Out podcast and we are all about honesty here, let's just go ahead and be honest. We're sitting in the chairs. Let's go see the back.
The logo doesn't have us sitting in the chairs. It's just going to be the chairs for the thumbnail, and then the video will be me and you sitting in the chairs.
Yeah, I like us sitting in the chairs.
Well, you're still wrong.
Well, I may be wrong, but I don't have to go find orange lawn chairs.
You should.
I should. No, dude, I like my director chair.
Oh, what? The director chairs.
Yeah.
I can bring those camping this week.
Hold up.
I thought I was going to sit on the ground.
Oh my God.
We don't have lawn chairs.
Why are you going camping?
To go swim.
Oh my God.
Whenever you're a kid, get out of the water, make you a sandwich, put some chips in the sandwich,
Uh-huh.
That's the whole trip.
That
Whole trip.
you
We wake up, swim all day.
we got the Jasper Pond.
You can't swim in that. That's more a lagoon, dude.
It's your Uncle Jeremy.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, me and Colby are doing the podcast right now. Yeah, you're on it too, by the way. So say hi.
I'm that.
All right. I'll call you when we're done. But
If that picked up, that'd be cool.
yeah, that would be,
Now we can do that all the time. People call.
no.
No.
A lot of people that call me like don't start off the conversation in such a polite manner.
Yeah, I would say 99% of the people that
If it was my
answer call me is always some kind of slur.
yeah, like if it was my work phone, I would throw that bitch across the room. Like, no.
They talk to you like that?
Well, they're not talking to me like that. They're talking about the situation like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, like drunk.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So no.
I have an idea.
What?
If you could have if we could go back in time and change the name of the podcast,
Yeah.
what would you pick?
Teas and toes for bros and hoes. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, like I don't know.
I was thinking Galacta Buddies.
Galacta buddies.
Yeah.
I don't. I feel like
We talked a lot of stuff in space.
we do. We do. Well, we used to. We don't really talk that much about it anymore.
Yeah. Well, we can now. So they have SpaceX is sending a shuttle up to go rescue our astronauts from the International Space Station.
NASA's not doing it.
Nope. NASA got them stuck, so Elon's fixing it.
So didn't
The way I looked at it is literally like a Ford being picked up from the dealership in a Chevy tow truck.
did NASA really just Uber their fucking astronauts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just bring the aliens already. Like,
Yeah.
we tried. We're done. Like we went as far as we could.
And then Trump said something about he was talking about the astronauts being up there. He was like, well, they've been up there for so long. I hope that they like each other and they're getting along. Maybe even they love each other.
What?
Yeah, he said that. And everybody, like, all the headlines were like, Trump suggests that the astronauts are getting married.
Oh my God.
It was really funny.
Trump had like a really good Biden moment. And
Maybe even love each other.
well, no, he was talking about daylight savings time.
Okay. Yeah, he was saying like we don't need it anymore.
No, no, he
Oh.
was talking about, like, well, if your mother's dying and it's on daylight savings time, then she dies an hour quicker. She has 1 hour less to live. I was like, what?
Yeah, that is some Biden shit right
Like, oh
there.
my God. Damn it, we voted in another pappy. Like,
At least Joe is awake.
well, no, Joe was not awake. Oh,
Oh, Sleepy Joe.
oh, dude, Joe was like an animatronic robot.
Yeah.
Like it was him, but like there was arms underneath that suit.
And it was Pelosi.
Oh, dude, Pelosi, she's gotten old too.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope everybody starts voting in just like youthful people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying my age because it's my age, but like, in your 40s, you're a lot different than your 30s and 20s.
Yeah.
You're still kind of in touch with the youth, but you kind of understand the older generation too. Like you're dead in the middle,
Yeah.
you know. So you can look at both sides and be like, okay, yeah, I get it, like, yeah, we should probably do this, and you cannot call people that anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's a good age. Like if everybody would start voting them in about that age, then of
Do
course
you,
then you end up with AOCs.
do you think you have someone in mind that if you could pick to be president, who it would be?
Well, I mean, right now, I mean, I don't see what's wrong with Vance. The vice president. Like, I
Huh?
don't see what's wrong with him. Like, he seems to be in that bracket that I was just talking about. Um,
I think he's. I don't. I don't dislike him,
mhm.
but he seems too much of a yes man. Like Trump, you believe that? Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Like he seems kind of like a suck up.
Well, I mean,
I know that's his job, but
yeah, like, how do you think you get to the vice presidency?
but like I don't know. That's all we've seen of him. We haven't seen him make any of his own
The
decisions.
vice presidency is always one of two things. Either it's a yes man
Mm-hmm.
position, or it's basically a DEI hire.
Mm.
Because that's usually how it goes. Like if like a president's he's polling low in like women vote.
Okay.
Always has a female vice president running mate.
Mm.
That's only worked one time, but I've seen it. I've seen it a few times now.
Okay.
If they feel like they're trying to cater to the black vote, then they'll find somebody
Mm.
that's black. Like the Hispanic. They do all kinds of stupid shit. And so, like, if you just I don't know, was honest and just went with that, because nobody really cares who the vice president is.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I've never seen a vice president parade.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I have a question.
okay.
Not because I want this or anything. I'm just curious. Um, why doesn't the runner-up become vice president?
I've thought that too. Like,
Like so many people are choosing yes on that person. Also,
yeah, I
why
mean,
wouldn't that be second? I mean, it's like winning second in a race. I mean, that's basically what it is.
right. I
Why wouldn't
mean,
you get placed at second?
well, I mean, the way, I mean, could you imagine if Joe Biden was in there right now, or like, well, actually, I guess Kamala, if
Yeah.
like the amount of backstabbing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be just her. Like if switch a position,
Mm-hmm.
and she was president and Trump was vice president, the amount of backstabbing and bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Like Hillary and Trump. Oof.
yeah,
That'd be a
it's because the way
bad.
that the system's set up is they're not set up to work together for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all want the credit for doing supposedly what's right.
Yeah.
Most time it isn't. Most time it's to pad their own pockets and shit.
Okay.
I mean, but yeah, we would just never get anything done. I mean, I think in a more fair system, then that's probably something that would actually happen if there was actually groups of people that actually cared about the rest of society.
Mm-hmm.
They would actually do that. But then you get into the whole thing, like, you know, well, if there was an assassination attempt,
Mm-hmm.
automatically blame the other side. You know,
Yeah. I
so
mean, that's what happened with Trump. Like, whenever his assassination attempt happened, immediately everybody was jumping on, oh, it was the Democrats.
well, well, first it was it was there. All the news places were saying like, oh yeah, no, he's a Republican.
Yeah.
He was a Trump supporter.
But then his shirt or something was like it was supporting Democrats or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the shirt the guy was wearing
yeah,
was like a Kamala shirt or something.
yeah, but he gave $5 to a Republican fund or something like that at one time,
Yeah.
and
Maybe so it wouldn't seem as terrorism, but you're still shooting at the
no,
president.
it was a couple of years before that, like
Oh, so he just switched teams and got mad.
yeah, he was a high school kid that somebody talked him into giving $5 from, like
Okay.
I mean that's all it was. But but yeah, I mean the government just they don't care about us. They never will.
Well, let's talk about something other than politics.
Oh, but you don't want to talk about like depressing stuff?
We talk about a lot of politics.
Yeah,
Talked about politics last episode, probably the episode before that.
yeah,
Sure, the nerd out catches a couple.
yeah. Speaking of nerd out, like I mean, I'm doing my homework. Like
Yeah, you have
you
been.
need to catch up.
Yeah, you've been watching that.
Watch all the new Daredevils that came out. I've watched Craven the Hunter. I've watched Venom 2.
Only one of those I haven't seen is the new Daredevil show, and the only reason I'm not watching it is because I haven't seen any of the other Daredevil stuff. And from what people have been telling me, it's literally just following up. It's basically like a next season of Daredevil,
Yeah, yeah.
and I haven't seen any of it. So
Daredevil is probably the best Marvel show that you'll watch.
see, I don't know how to get into it because Daredevil, everything I've seen of Daredevil, the show, like I've seen parts of the show through TikTok and
Mhm.
whatnot. Just he's such a boring character.
It
Like
can't hold in there. We'll be done soon.
he's a lawyer
Mhm,
that's blind
mhm,
but can still see. Like that's
mhm,
so. I know he senses it, but
yeah.
like it's such a dumb character.
Mm,
I just can't get behind it.
watch it.
I need to try to.
Yeah,
I'm in between like 3 shows right now, so I need to finish those first.
you need to sacrifice for the nerd out. What you
All
need
right,
to
so I'm picking between Snowfall. Not giving that one up. It's too good of a show. Snowfall is fantastic. Basically Breaking Bad, but
do. Okay.
the 80s,
Oh God.
and everybody's black. It's a great show. It's fantastic.
Hmm.
Friends. Can't give, come on, Friends. You kidding me? Can't give up on that.
Uh,
Teen Titans.
I mean, the Teen Titans. I mean, at least it's on brand. But
I could probably give up Teen Titans.
you could probably give up Friends because you've watched it like to completion 3 or 4 times.
I have watched. I'm on my 9th time watching it front to back.
Okay, so you have watched Friends more times than you've given women orgasms. Okay, like just saying. Maybe you could put it to the side for a little bit.
Yeah.
you can repeat the dialogue later.
Yeah.
So
Okay, can't. We're done.
and we're canceled. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. I don't know. I used to like to talk about AI. I haven't kept up with it though.
I mean, there hasn't been any advances.
I've been on a lot. I mean, they haven't.
We haven't done
So
anything groundbreaking in a while.
they haven't had any groundbreaking ideas, but they've made groundbreaking leaps. Like the text to video quality is way up. Like, dude, we could do the whole episode in text to video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could do the whole episode in like it'd take us like 10 minutes to like generate 2 cartoon characters and completely lip sync the entire video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to pay for it. But
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, if I thought it would actually, you know, make us bigger and, draw more people in, then I would do it. But
Mm,
until then,
yeah.
so, I mean, shit, I can't even afford to buy a webcam. What am I talking about? So, I don't know. Anything new and exciting with you?
um. Well, I went and bought some more CDs.
So you went and bought an outdated form of media?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I'm Collections are weird. Like, I mean, I collect shit, but like in such a sporadic thing. Like,
The only things I collect are DVDs
mhm,
and forms of music, like records, cassettes, CDs,
yeah,
like just physical music in its entirety,
mhm,
and DVDs. I don't know why I like DVDs so much. There's just something nice about like, oh, I don't have to get this subscription to watch this movie, or oh, I don't have to rent it. Like, yeah, I have it just sitting there. I bought it for $2 5 years ago. I can just watch it.
yeah.
And like the satisfaction of putting like a disc in and like opening the case and closing it, and putting everything back. There's something satisfying about that.
I haven't bought a DVD player since PS3.
I bought a DVD player last week.
Yeah. I don't know, man, I just don't have a use for it, but, I mean, people that do, I guess, I mean, you bought some kind of what, RCA to HDMI?
Yeah, that's exactly what I bought.
Yeah,
$20 for RCA to HDMI because that DVD player, it's a DVD player.
yeah,
So it only has RCA, it doesn't have HDMI on it.
yeah.
So I bought this cord for $20 so I could watch use my DVD player on like modern TVs.
Huh, that'd be cool.
And I could you could put this into the NES and put it on your TV
Yeah,
or, whatever. Most TVs like generally have RCA cables in the back. It's just for some reason the one that we have doesn't because it's like a smart TV or whatever.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're going away, kinda like, you know, everything's going to a Type-C charger.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to do away with USB, USB ports. They're wanting to go to Type-C ports.
Yeah, well, that's because Type C is just superior.
It
Like
is. It is.
the transfer speed, download speed, energy speed,
Mhm.
all of it is just significantly faster than anything else.
Yeah, like our quality on our mics be so much better if it were USB-C to USB-C.
Instead, it's just USB-C to USB.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be significantly better because it's still putting through the same like frequencies of sound it's collecting.
Yeah, I guess.
But man, we're fucking nerds,
Dude, yeah, I know. Like, I've been trying to tell people that.
dude.
Like, the whole Campout thing should have just been the nerd out all the way from the beginning.
Yeah, we should have just
Yeah.
committed to it.
Yeah.
We would never be boring
No, man, Cam
unless it was Canton.
Cam would've listened to about 5 minutes, man, like, man, done."
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we would have lost him day one.
Day 1. We brought him in with, like, the alien stuff, though.
Yeah. Um, I almost bought a motorcycle.
What are you gonna do with a motorcycle?
Ride it, dude.
Uh-huh. And then
That's about it.
where are you gonna keep it?
Driveway,
And then it rains and snows and
tarp,
mhm.
a little tarp. It was a Honda Shadow 600cc.
Yeah.
You know, big old bike. Tops out about 160.
Uh-huh.
Hell of a bike.
Didn't you just show me some pictures where you had, like, your face all mashed up from a bicycle accident?
Well, that's because I hit a pebble and it caught my tire weird. And I went off my handlebars.
I mean, I had a motorcycle in my 20s, like, for a little bit, and it was a lot of fun. Like, I mean, there is something about it that where you get out there and whatnot, but,
Well, I've never gotten to ride like a dirt bike or
you know,
like I don't know. The most I've ever gotten to ride is a scooter. Like a motorized bike. The closest thing I've gotten is an electric scooter.
yeah.
I've had bicycles and scooters, and that's about it. Like
Well,
even because we never had dirt bikes growing up, my friends that did have one, I didn't want to tear it up because I didn't know how to ride it, so I didn't ride it. I've never
well,
ridden a motorcycle.
it's kind of an odd bike to start off on, though.
Yeah, I thought that was a little big.
Well,
That's a big bike for a starting bike.
it's not so much the size, it's like you got to be at a certain maturity level whenever you have a bike, because like you have friends that have had crotch rockets and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then and also every one of those crotch rockets are tore up,
Yeah.
because I saw this shit on YouTube,
Yeah.
and I think I can do it. Like you get that out of your head.
Yeah.
It's a mode of transportation, is all it is.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing tricks or anything. Like,
Yeah.
if I do get one, that's why I wasn't looking like crotch rockets have never interested me once. I've
They
always
did when
been
I was younger. When I was younger, I wanted one.
they've never interested me.
Yeah.
It's just not something I ever cared about. I like big hog bikes,
Yeah.
like Harley Davidson, Indian, Honda Shadow, Honda Rebel. That
It,
kind of thing is the stuff I'm interested in.
if I actually went and bought a bike, I would buy me like a big old gold wing.
Ugh.
Has all the luggage racks, the radio,
Ugh.
the heat, the air.
Dude, those are gross.
I do, yeah, they're gross, sure. But I mean, same thing when I was younger, and Canton can attest to this, like whenever you get a, hey, he's still in it,
Yeah.
but like, what do you want? I want me an extended hood Pete, you know, air ride seat, yeah, but I'm gonna take all the air out and I'm gonna slide that bitch all the way back, you know, and I'm gonna have me a shifter that's way too tall,
Yeah.
way too many toggle switches, But now that I'm older, like if I go back into a semi,
Yeah.
I'm getting like a Volvo, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna be
Autopilot.
there's gonna be way too many airbags. I'm gonna have that radar thing on there that is so like our trucks have them. They have this radar, and you'll be going along, and if somebody is ahead of you that is going slower than you and is within a certain amount of footage, the truck will actually slow down.
Mom's Camry does that.
Yeah, keeps you from rear-ending somebody.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll drive all day in that shit. I'll be bouncing between 70 and 55 just by whoever's in front of me.
Yeah.
I won't even hit the left lane. Like I don't even care.
Just keep trekking.
Yeah, just yeah. But yeah. So that's why I'd end up with a gold wing because I just want to cruise, man.
Yeah.
I don't want no trouble. I don't
Well,
want
that's exactly what I want one for. Is like just the nice feeling, just wind in the hair,
to yeah.
just cruising. I don't even if I bought a bike, I would not be upset if I didn't even go over 55.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what I want. Is just like, oh, I had a bad day. Let me go ride around my bike for a little bit.
Yeah. The only thing I would suggest is if you did buy a bike, no matter what the helmet law is, always wear one.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
I'm probably not going to do like the riding pants and stuff. I'll probably do the helmet and the jacket. Probably
well,
gloves.
well, I mean, I don't ever do it,
Uh-huh.
but you are supposed to dress for the slide
Yeah.
because it's not if you'll lay one over, it's when it's
Yeah.
it's coming. Because I mean, it's bad when you hit a deer in a car.
Yeah.
And I've had friends that have hit deer on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And that is a catastrophe all on its own. I mean, that's a what 600-pound animal flying out at you at 70 miles an hour.
Mhm.
You know,
I mean,
hell,
I'd always wear jeans, and my boots and whatnot, but jeans on asphalt getting thrown 50 miles an hour, dragging it, it's going to tear through immediately.
well, the leather chaps aren't for style. I mean, they have a lot of the fringe and stuff on there.
Yeah.
And it's not really my thing. I would wear them if I had them, I guess. But
It's so because they won't burn out.
yeah,
I mean,
like
I'm sure if you did it like slid on them enough, they'd probably burn out. But
yeah. Well, I mean, pretty much everything from the waist down, you're going to have to buy new anyway because you're going to shit yourself.
oh, I just thought it'd be cool. Like, don't go very fast. Literally just something to relax on is
Yeah.
what. Like, I don't want. I wouldn't even take it to work. I wouldn't. I wouldn't take it to go do anything. It'd just be something to
Yeah.
relax with.
You just take it and you go. And don't have a rider on the back because not everybody can be a rider.
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
supposed to lean with them and whatnot, and most people don't know how.
no, they're not supposed to lean.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're supposed to stay straight up. If a rider leans with you, then that can cause problems.
might lean too much and then just
Mhm.
fall over.
Yeah, because they're wanting to lean a little bit more because they think it needs more, but you're the one driving it, so you're trying to lean back because you're done with it,
Yeah.
and that's where you cause problems and stuff. So the the only one that I know of that would actually take care of you riding would be Erica, like because she knows how to ride.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've drove her countless times, and she's only had to lean with me one time, and that's because I almost fucked up.
I think the number one person I'd trust would be Dale.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Daddy Dale don't ride bitch.
Well, I know that.
So
I know that.
yeah,
But he, out of everybody I can think of in my life I've ever met, he's probably the most experienced driver or rider, you know.
oh yeah, no, he's great to follow, and he will take you to every case he's in between here and there. So you stop for, and he will take you to the best food places also.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. Um, but yeah, yeah, I wouldn't have anybody ride with you for quite some time. Like
Okay.
probably like the first year of your bike because you're not riding it for a whole year.
Yeah.
You're only riding it spring, summer, maybe fall a little.
Yeah.
You know, but
I know leaves on the road is really dangerous for riding on a bike.
yeah, grass clippings, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But it's all about your if you don't freak out,
Yeah.
like you don't slam on your brakes,
Yeah,
you
then you're
know.
not going to slide because the
Yeah,
stuff's under you.
yeah, because I mean, you got to look at everything way down the road. Like you can't look at what's you know when you get more comfortable and you kind of know the road, you can kind of look around, see some things.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then stay out of curves. Like go hit baby curves for a little bit. Like
Mm-hmm.
the curves right here outside of town, like on the way to Canton's.
Yeah.
One of them is a bitch on a motorcycle.
I have a story for that.
Oh God.
So Nicholas bought a crotch rocket
Hmm.
and he pretty good rider, you know.
Yeah.
He figured most of it out pretty good. But Johnny,
Yeah.
Johnny wanted to drive it.
Yeah.
And first place he went,
Right out there.
right out there,
Yeah.
because he knew curves are fun. You can lean into them, going real fast.
Yeah.
And we're following behind him in a car, and takes first turn, does fine. We lose sight of him. Okay,
Mhm.
we turn that corner to keep following him and see where he's at, and he's not there. Like, where the hell did Johnny go?
Mhm.
And we're looking like because we can see up the road now, and like Johnny's not there. He must have wrecked. And you just see him pop out of the ditch.
Yeah.
Nicholas had this bike for like I don't know, a couple weeks maybe at
Mhm.
most.
Yeah, I remember seeing it at your mom's house.
Yeah, because Johnny wrecked it, and the closest person house was my house, and I was
Yeah.
living with mom.
Yeah. It was.
It
Yeah.
sat in mom's garage for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was bad.
Yeah, he peeled the skin straight off his hands.
Yeah. I mean, I
And
was talking bike wise. Yeah.
no, the bike wasn't that bad. It was definitely several $1,000s to fix,
Yeah.
but no, it wasn't terrible. I think they did limp it back. They
Well, that.
drove it.
Yeah, but that curve there is so like it's so hard to judge, and there's so many like that.
Yeah,
And like you think you know it, and then you go into it, and you're like, "Ooh, fuck,"
yeah,
and yeah. So it takes some time. I mean, I'd be cool with you having a motorcycle, but
yeah.
we probably have to work on some like life insurance things, and
Well, I haven't really. I know I definitely need another vehicle before I do that
yeah,
because I mean, Chrysler's getting up there in miles. It wasn't taken care of the best.
mm-mm.
Um, it could crap out any moment, you know.
Oh,
And with a kid on the way, we also need another vehicle anyway, in case baby appointment comes up. She's in Carthage. I'm in Lamar. I can meet her there. Something.
oh. I'd probably start looking at a trade in on that.
A what
A trade in,
on the Chrysler?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I was you,
Really?
yeah, because it makes no difference to me,
Yeah. Well, I mean, the car's still legally in your name, so.
right? But they'll pay it off,
Oh,
and then you could put the other car in your name. And
where would
like
we take it to for a trade-in?
you take it to where I bought it. They're in Carthage.
Oh, okay.
And you can take it wherever you want to trade it in. But what they're going to
Mhm.
do, like all they need is know how much is left owed on it,
Yeah.
and that's what will determine the trade in. Like more likely, you won't get much of a value out of it,
Yeah.
but they'll pay it off, and then you start fresh with another car
Yeah.
and go from there. So
Hmm. Okay.
if I was you, that's what I would look at doing.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I told you that like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, but that still doesn't solve the problem of two vehicles.
Right, but you're that one doesn't have to do with the other. It's just multitasking.
Yeah.
You're saving money for the other vehicle. That money doesn't go to this. The trade-in goes to that.
Yeah.
So you just have to find a car that's I don't know, probably find one for somewhere around 10 to 15,000, somewhere in there.
Hmm.
Trade in, go into that one, then they'll get rotated into there, and like they'll take care of it. Like all you gotta do is say I want to trade it in.
Well, I mean, I could spend probably a good $600 in parts and get the Chrysler back to like pristine again. Like fix the crack in the bumper, fix the headlight, fix the
Right.
misfire. Like I could fix all the things with like $600
Yeah, but why haven't you?
because that's not where my priorities were.
Right.
But I mean, that's where I could get like several $1,000s back in value
Yeah, but
through the dealership.
what does it matter?
Several $1,000s matters.
Yeah, and you take the time to do all that,
Yeah.
and then it craps out before then.
Sure.
You know, like just just like there are some things in life that you can try to nickel and dime
Mm-hmm.
and try to get the most value out of it, but vehicles aren't one of them.
Okay.
Like that year vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
a 2016. Now, if we were talking like, you know, a fucking like 85 square body or some shit,
Yeah.
like, okay, we could look at that, but it would be worth it. Well, yeah, I put 600 in it, but I mean, I'm going to sell it for 10,000.
Yeah.
You're not selling that car for 10,000. You're lucky to sell it for what is owed on it.
Yeah.
So you just trade it off and do it again, and then actually take care of the vehicle that you have, and then because that's all a new car is. It's just a game. Like it's all you're doing is being okay with paying to drive.
Okay.
Because most likely you're never going to own outright a new vehicle on a check to check thing. If you're living check to check, then you're not going to own a brand new vehicle.
Yeah.
You can save up and you can eventually do it, yeah. But right now you're just playing the game.
Okay.
You're just making payments. It's like leasing a car. Like car leasing is for people that make quite a bit of money, but it's not really for that. It's for people that, can't pay off a car.
Yeah.
Because by the time, oh, say you trade that one in, you get another one, of course it's going to be used and all that, but by the time you pay it off, the car is worthless. Like you're not getting much out of it.
Yeah.
You're never going to afford a new vehicle by paying that one off and then selling it. The
Okay.
only time you can do that is if you pay it off super early
Yeah.
and then you can resell it. But
Okay. What else can we talk about? Because I'm sure this is getting boring.
well, it's boring to you, but I can almost hear people like writing down notes like, oh God, this guy has so much wisdom. Just let me
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. If you got a little too much salt in the pepper now, so I don't know
dude,
how
I
much
got
wisdom you got left.
dude, I got a lot of salt in this pepper.
Every time you get a haircut, more comes back. Like a lot more.
Yeah.
Like 20% more comes back every single time.
What were you telling me earlier? Like,
Oh, like it's weird watching your parents grow older
uh-huh.
because like my mom in the past 10 years, she's aged like 3 to 5.
Mm,
And for you, you've aged about 30 in the
yeah.
past 10 years.
Yeah.
Because whenever you were 30, you looked about 20,
Yeah.
22. And now that you're 43, you look 43.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it happens to everybody. You
Yeah.
know, I saw one of my friends the other day. I hadn't seen him forever, and I was like, "Shit, we're old."
Yeah.
Like, because like he looked like an old man.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my god, do I look like that?" like, and there's nothing wrong with the way that he looked. It's just he had aged.
Yeah.
And it's different people age at different rates, you know. I mean, there's several like 43-year-olds. If you lined us up, I would look younger than some of them, but some would look younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, the ones that look younger than me, you know, like probably hit the gym,
Mm-hmm.
you know, eat right,
Yeah.
maybe go to the doctor, you know, once every 5 years. Like,
Their coolest thing last year wasn't eating at a gas station for 30 days.
yeah, yeah, dude. I felt so good.
Yeah, it was healthy, and you
Yeah,
felt good. You lost weight,
yeah,
but still,
yeah.
the coolest thing you did last year was eat at a gas station for 30 days.
That wasn't the coolest thing I did last year.
I think it was the coolest thing you did last year.
Because you don't pay attention.
What was the coolest thing?
Started a podcast with my son. He doesn't even care. Wait, what you got? Rebuttal.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. All right. Yeah, I'm glad this hit your radar.
Yeah, I almost missed it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I still can't believe we've been doing this over a year.
Yeah, we started New Year's of last year,
Yeah. And it
and
only took us slightly over a year to get hats.
nah, we've had hats since. Well, no,
Yeah. I didn't get my hat till after Christmas.
that's true. Yeah, I ordered them for Christmas,
Mhm.
and you didn't get yours till like January,
Yeah.
or I didn't get mine till January either.
Yeah, which, I mean, I've gotten good feedback from them.
Yeah,
So, Sam, I'm still getting you your hat. Like I just haven't brought it to you yet.
yeah.
But
Any constructive criticism?
no, I like the color. Like
I mean,
everybody.
from other people.
Oh, like everybody has gotten them. From what I know, they liked them.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard
Ian
a
wore
complaint.
his golfing the other day.
Oh, did
He
he?
posted on his story. He was like repping the camp out
Oh, that's awesome.
and posted a picture like with him and his hat on the golf course.
I want to go golfing so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
He's really wanting to throw out his back.
dude, we need to go.
We went to that tea time.
Yeah, but like let's go to an actual course. Ian set it up.
I think I get so bored.
Did it, for what? Like, why do you want to ride a motorcycle for?
To relax.
Right.
Yeah.
Why the hell do you think I play golf?
Probably to relax, but it ain't relaxing to me.
You've never done it, so how would you know?
That's fair.
You know, I feel like this is like the Brussels sprout conversation all over again. Like, no, they're good. Try them. No,
I've tried Brussels sprouts. They suck.
what? What? At Judy's?
No, Mom.
Oh, come on now.
Mom made them for us whenever we were younger, and it was a texture thing. It tasted great. It's just the texture I can't get behind. Same with mushrooms and onions, like texture, I can't do it.
Let's go. Let's go do a steak night. All
I'm
right.
not eating Brussels sprouts and steak. I'm not ruining a good evening.
What?
I'm not ruining a good evening of steak with Brussels
What?
sprouts.
Okay, so don't.
Steak belongs with mashed potatoes.
Well, you get the mashed potatoes
And
and Brussels sprouts.
no.
No, I gotta get my mac and cheese.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna carb load this bitch.
No, I gotta get whenever I go to the steakhouse, I
Mhm.
get steak, mashed potatoes, baked potato.
We will.
I eat double potato.
I tell you what, like I'll work hard enough. I'll buy you another side. Like,
Nuh-uh.
yeah, we'll go 3 sides. What you got now?
Well, she did. I'm gonna be too full. I can't.
Fine, have one of mine.
I don't have enough room. I have exactly enough room for this big of a potato.
Oh my god. The way you fight me on, like, let me try new things. No.
No, not to my deathbed.
Yeah. I don't want vegetables. They're icky.
Vegetables are fine.
What vegetable do you like now that you hated when you were a kid?
I know I just talked shit about it, but I'm starting to like onions.
Yeah.
Um, but they have to be like cooked, like probably overcooked,
Mhm.
because I can't have the crunchiness of them. Has to be like wet cooked onions, like caramelized onions,
Just
or like onion rings.
so the unhealthy ones.
You know,
Yeah.
But yeah, it has to be cooked. So one thing that's weird with me, every single vegetable,
Mhm.
I don't like a single one of them cooked except for onions.
Are you putting any garden on your hamburger yet?
Lettuce.
With no tomato?
No, I don't like tomato, and I can't have it because the citrus in it. My stomach.
Yeah, but wait, and I mean, the bread will probably take care of most of that. But because I mean,
I've had ketchup on a burger and threw up without having my omeprazole.
well,
But I mean, I could probably try
just
with
don't
omeprazole.
just don't do that. Um,
Just stop.
yeah, just stop.
Figure your shit out,
It's
dude.
fine. Yeah, be a man. I love those TikToks.
Yeah.
But
Did you see that they got a like an ad? Like they got hired to be in an ad for
uh,
BetterHelp.
yeah,
It's like a therapy ad.
yeah,
It's like talk about your feelings. No, bottle them up for the rest of your life. Be a man.
yeah.
And it was like some therapist being like, "No, don't do that."
You're gonna get to an age though where like you're gonna put all of the garden on your cheeseburger, and like that's when you know you're an adult.
I don't think I'm gonna hit that.
Dude, you're going to. I would do. I was just like you. Like, I need me a double bacon cheeseburger. There better not be anything fucking green on it. There was no onions. There was no lettuce. A tomato on there. Gag me.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way. Um, but, um, but yeah, just one day, just like, I'm gonna put some lettuce on it. I'm gonna put this raw onion on there,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up stacking it up. Oh, it was the best burger ever had. Now I gotta like have it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just hits different when you get older. Maybe because you're out of like those minerals and vitamins, but I done used them all up. But
I mean, I'm at the lettuce part. Tomato, just my stomach, and I don't like the taste of them. And then onions, just the crunchy texture can't do
mhm.
it. If it's like cooked onions and put it on a burger, yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
That's fine.
but I'm just saying that it's gonna happen and you don't even notice.
It might,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're just gonna do it. And you're like one thing that surprises me still to this day, asparagus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I hate in Brussels sprouts. I hated Brussels sprouts. I hated asparagus. Yeah, I liked sauerkraut when I was little, but I mean that was just because of my grandma.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I eat all these vegetables now, and I love it.
Oh, one I just remembered thing I hated as a kid and I like now, coleslaw.
Yeah, yeah,
Hated coleslaw as a kid. Now, but it's got to be good coleslaw. If it's bad coleslaw, I won't eat it because it's just like ugh. If
yeah.
it's really good, like it's mostly vegetables, not so much of the sauce.
Now, are you talking coleslaw or like German coleslaw? Because there's two different
I'm
ones.
talking like Silver Dollar City coleslaw.
Is it like more white, like
Uh,
a creamy white?
no,
Okay.
it's more like chopped vegetables with a little bit of white.
Yeah, so it sounds like German,
And probably German. I
yeah.
don't like it where it's creamy, where it's got like a sauce in it.
Like KFC.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I like
that's
it where it's mostly vegetables with a little bit of liquid in it,
yeah,
tiny bit.
yeah. That. So you're talking about German coleslaw, which like chicken Marys or chicken Annie's, whichever one's still kicking.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that's so good.
yeah. But no, like KFC's, no, I don't like it. Most of the ones you buy at Walmart, nope, don't like it.
Yeah, you know what I loved as a kid, but I hate now
Hmm.
potato salad.
I still hate that.
Yeah,
Chicken salad, potato salad,
I used to. I mean,
macaroni salad.
chicken salad, I'm okay with. Like macaroni salad, okay. Yeah, like, but it's got to be cold. Like I've been served it warm before. I'm like,
I don't like any of it.
but um, potato salad, I used to love it as a kid. Now, and everybody always, well, yeah, but you haven't tried my potato salad. It's still fucking potato salad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how much paprika you put on there.
One thing I still haven't come to like is deviled eggs. I know
Oh,
that's a come with age thing. I have not liked deviled eggs yet.
I don't know if that's really a comment because, dude, you either love deviled eggs or you hate deviled eggs. Because like I've loved them, I don't know, since birth. Oh, dude,
It's not my shtick, you know?
yeah, but yeah, deviled eggs. Yeah,
What's something that you oddly really don't like?
like
Like
food
food
wise,
wise, yeah.
mm, I still cannot have pork steak.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that
because
makes sense.
I don't know if you remember that time in your life, and it was in this house.
I remember the story of it. I don't have very many memories of this house.
Yeah, like it was a whole month of just pork steak, and I
Yeah.
was, oh, dude, I still cannot eat pork steak. Like I'm like pork chop, which is basically the same thing.
hmm
I will annihilate some pork chops.
You know, that's kind of funny.
What?
You know that meat package thing that you got from work for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I made pork steaks out of it, and I thought it was pork chop.
Yeah.
Had you try it? Told you it was pork chop, and you liked it.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was pork steak until later.
Yeah. It's just the fact that a pork steak, like, is
Like
it?
the idea of pork steak, or
Yeah. Like, dude, like, you know how long it took me to be able to eat popcorn after the popcorn factory?
yeah.
You know, like I can eat it now, but I mean, there like a solid 5 years I couldn't.
You remember that pork log I made? A log of pork, like a pork belly thing, I think.
Yeah.
It's basically just slices of pork steak,
Right.
and you ate those just fine.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. But pork steak, like, if you tell me it's pork steak, I'm not gonna like it.
It's so weird.
Yeah. I
I get
don't.
it, but it's weird.
Yeah, and it wasn't that they were bad or anything like that. It was just burnt out.
Yeah.
So
I remember James, he tricked me with some food and it had something in it that I didn't like and I loved it.
mhm.
I don't remember what it was. I think it was mustard. He put like it was some you put mayo in something and he also put mustard in it too.
Yeah,
And I like loved it because I hate mustard.
yeah,
And he was like, I put mustard in that. And as soon as he told me, I was like, this is
yeah.
so gross. But I loved it up until he told me that.
Right. Well, I mean, you like Chick-fil-A sauce, right?
Yeah. Mustard in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's something I probably will still like because I know it as Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't know what's in it, and I don't need to worry about it. I know it has mustard in it now,
Yeah.
but I still don't think I'm gonna care that much. If now, knowing that it has mustard in it and I taste the mustard in it, I'm not gonna like it.
But why?
It's just a mental thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing about the pork steak.
Yeah,
Like,
but I have never tasted mustard in it. But if I eat it again and then I taste the mustard, then I'm not gonna like it.
what? But what's weird, like, is like, so like mountain oysters, right? We all know what those are. You don't know what mountain oysters are?
That like testicles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're actually really good.
Never had one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like, like, oh, you want me to eat something's nuts? Sure. Pork steak? Fuck you. Like, I don't understand the mental block on some things.
You ever had cow tongue?
No. No.
Oh, sorry.
Badass.
Ever had
So-
cow tongue? Ta-ding!
Sorry, I had a queso moment on that one.
Cow tongue's actually not bad. It's just really tough. It's just straight muscle.
Yeah, but they have it
It's
on
not
the
bad, though.
shelf in Walmart Carthage.
Yeah, I've seen
Surprise.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know a cow's tongue is long. I did not need to know it was that long.
Yeah.
So
It's really not that bad. Um, what's probably the weirdest thing you've had, like food wise?
well, I mean probably the mountain oysters.
Okay.
Um I don't know, like what I find weird probably, you probably find things weird that I've tried that I'm like, no, they're fine.
Yeah.
So uh yeah, I can't really.
I mean, I don't think mine are that weird. I mean, I've had squirrel,
Yeah.
which nowadays is pretty weird, but like 30 years ago,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I was just talking about squirrel and rabbit hunting last night, as a matter of fact.
Talking about it today
Yeah.
with Jeremy. Um, and then I've had raccoon.
Mhm.
Those are probably the weirdest things I've had.
You've had raccoon?
Yeah.
Why?
Never had it before.
That is the closest thing to dog that you're gonna get.
It was gross.
Yeah.
Because all they eat is trash.
Well, yeah, but like, dude. So,
This thing's a dog you're gonna get.
yeah, like don't eat anything with a thumb. Like that's a good rule to go by for the rest of your life.
Squirrels have thumbs.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yes, they do.
Sylvester,
Hey
go get me
Siri.
a squirrel.
Hey, do squirrels have thumbs?
I got Clipper. You're wasting bandwidth for this.
Squirrels have thumbs. Opposable.
They
Yeah.
have thumbs.
Yeah,
It just said yes, they have thumbs.
but they're not opposable.
So what?
We have opposable thumbs.
You got a dick, it doesn't work. You still got a dick.
What?
Like for old men,
Yeah.
if they have a dick and it doesn't work, they still have a dick. But if squirrel has thumbs and they don't work, they still have thumbs.
Not opposable.
Doesn't matter. They still got thumbs.
But it's not the same thing that you're. It ain't like this.
Yeah, but it's still a fifth finger. They
Yeah.
could still do more things than if they didn't have it.
Uh-huh. What could they do if they lost a quote unquote thumb?
Probably won't be able to climb as good or run as good.
Why?
Because that extra thumb, extra grip, more traction.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got an extra claw.
They might be a little slower,
Yeah,
but they're still gonna be able to do it.
that's fast.
Yeah. Have them open a doorknob.
Dude, they're good.
They-
Got it.
If squirrels could open doorknobs, they'd be in the house right now.
Well, they don't know how to do it, but they could.
They watch us constantly. What are you talking about?
Sylvester could open a doorknob. He didn't have thumbs.
If he could, he would.
Then he opens doorknobs all the time. She doesn't have thumbs.
Well, yeah, but that's only because she beats on it until it works. So she's a toddler. I don't like it, and then she just starts beating on it, and then like, ooh, it works. But yeah, I can't get her to open the door, a French door that has no latch on it.
Yeah.
I give her a rope to pull on. I am pulling the rope, showing her how to do it, and she actually gets the rope a couple times. Right?
Uh-huh.
Opens the door. I'm like, all right, sweet. So she knows how to do it. I go on the other side. I call her. She's like looking at me like, I'm like, well, maybe she needs something to like coax her. So I get her favorite thing. I get her a slice of cheese. Right? And I'm standing there on the other side of the door, and she is looking at me so pitiful and does not know what to do. Like,
Grandpa, why are you teasing me?
she can't like, like, dude, I am buying.
She loves that cheese.
She does, but and no, I know nobody can see her right now. She's sleeping so peacefully, but man, fuck this dog, Loki. Like, what are you looking for?
Where'd the cat go?
I put the cat out.
Oh, okay.
Because if I don't put the cat out, then like he gets in the mic.
Yeah.
Like I can go like watch TV or something, and he's gonna be over here just.
Yeah. He can have his own podcast. He don't have to be here.
Yeah, that hurt.
He lit a cigarette and then grabbed the cherry.
No, I accidentally. It's not like I was all like, "Ooh, is that hot?"
Okay, Sydney.
Oh my god!
All right.
Well, you know me already.
A little bit.
Well, what time frame are we looking at here?
102.
102?
Yeah.
Man, just blew right on by.
Man, you ain't seen nothing like it.
Yeah, how the hell we sit here for an hour and 2 minutes and we didn't talk about shit?
We talk about raccoons.
We talk
about thumbs for about 10 minutes.
They don't have thumbs. They got an extra finger.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's still a good rule of thumb to not eat anything with thumbs. That being said, I'm going to get us a squirrel.
Sounds good.
Not next weekend, though, because I'm going to Comic-Con.
All right. You have dick?